pitch by Gonzalez. Fastball strike on the outside corner. DJ, we're not going to nerd out too much.
Please do.
With James, but
I want to.
I will tell you, James, and I read Jim Margulis today, kind of his thoughts about Game 1 yesterday. 1-2, before that, a throw over to first, and it's late. With the new ABS challenge system, what I really like about spring training, even though these games don't count or matter, we get all the StatCast data of every game, and that's a first for us. Runner takes off. The pitch is high. Carroll was going to throw, and he got him somehow. Hernandez got a great jump, and Edgar Still threw him out. I'm going to say he's the player of the game already.
Yeah, let's go with that. But you're right. I mean, the jump was just, he took off before the pitcher even moved. And for Carroll to throw a strike right on his hip, that was beautiful.
So 1 down, 2-2 the count. And the pitch way outside. But it's subtle, but I think it's really cool that we can find out what was the exit velocity on that line drive.
Well, I was, speaking of Jim, Josh was saying today in our chat, we don't have the bat speed numbers yet. And I was like, I'm old enough to remember when the notion of having measured bat speed wasn't a thing that we had on our radar at all, let alone in the spring training game. But,
Gonzalez misses outside ball 4. That is a walk. So James covers the White Sox for Sox Machine, and being very upfront, I pay for a subscription, so I'm not a paid employee or whatever. But if you do follow the team and you're really into the details, especially I think of pitchers and how they go about their work, you might want to check it out and follow James's work. It is excellent. The pitch coming, and it is low to Junior Perez.
Well, your check's in the mail.
I guess the best compliment I could pay you, James, and DJ and I are around this team every single day, is that when you write about the White Sox, I feel like I learned something new.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to learn something new. The reader is secondary to me. I'm focused on what I want to do, which is learn about baseball and understanding how it works. And doing this is my 10th spring now. What you realize is that how it works changes every year. And so that winds up being kind of a lifetime project of finding out the new ways that players get good or teams get good. And I just find it kind of endlessly fascinating. So if the readers learn something, that's great. But I think these are cool interviews to do. I think talking to Munetaka Murakami is cool for me. If anyone else enjoys it, that's gravy.
1-1 on Junior Perez. Well, curiosity is a great trait to have in this business, and in this sport in particular, there's no end to good information. 1-1 is low and outside, and I would expect we'll start to get some analytics on the ABS challenge system. DJ and I noted late in the game yesterday there was a particular pitch, I want to say second and third, 1 out, infield in, and it was the Cubs maybe, did not challenge it. And we thought, okay, in a regular season game, in the 7th or 8th inning, that might be a pitch you would challenge. So I'm going to be really interested in how teams are evaluated on their challenges.
Yeah, I thought Jim was making a point about that in his piece today about there's kind of a leverage index to it a little bit. Certainly in a game you're leading by a lot. Taking risks with challenges that maybe your lower probability to hit, makes sense. And there are certain times where maybe you want to hold it to, what might be a more important, if it's a close game, like something in the 3rd inning that maybe doesn't seem that super important, maybe holding it to later innings. It's something we're going to find out over the course of the season in real time without necessarily, saying how it should work or what the best strategy is right now. That's always a new thing that's exciting to kind of unspool.
Called strike 3. Gonzalez gets Perez on an outside corner fastball for out number 2. And that'll bring up Henry Bolte, the right fielder. 5-1 Sox. We're in the 4th inning. James Fegan from Sox Machine stopping by. Wickelman Gonzalez pitching. And he misses away to Bolte.
Give me an example of what will spark your interest, say, in a game like today. What will all of a sudden pique your interest and say, I got to follow that up?
It's hard to say. I would say, walking in, Len is talking about Wickham Gonzalez and how he turns his foot inside. And I feel like in recent years, I've been seeing that. Well, first of all, like Wickham was the first person I really noticed doing it. And ever since, I feel like I'm seeing it everywhere of pitchers who are, and I feel like it tends to be guys who are, as they say, super rotational, is that they have them turn inside a lot more, counter-rotate, the way I put it, more and more so that you're not seeing that guy fly open as much as he might if you were having him just like set up a traditional way where he's just, kind of setting fire the way like a more, linear pitcher would be.